Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 232 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Is there a better entrance in all of sports entertainment than Ric Flair's?
It's definitely right up there toward the top, that's for sure. Simple, yet effective.
And there's the elimination. Concentrating on the body here.
Few superstars can lay claim to being the greatest of all time, but the 16-time champion Ric Flair makes a very good case.
Woo! As always, the luck of the draw is so important here tonight. If you can score the number somewhere in the...
We'll have our third competitor momentarily.
It's Ty Dillinger. This is going to get interesting. Real interesting. Going down the pace here with a bone-bending stretch. Momentum not on the Nature Boy's side. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
Yeah, but of the guys in the ring right now, he's just as capable as any of winning this thing and going on to wrestle.
Entry number 4. Who's it gonna be?
Oh, the arm's trapped.
Oh, and he can definitely make a difference here, guys.
Without a doubt.
With the point of the elbow.
This could spell trouble, Corey.
Without a doubt. In fact, I'll be surprised if this doesn't lead to an elimination.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Jinder Mahal has truly earned the moment. Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
Set him up, Russian leg sweep.
Oh, God. When you hear that music, it sends chills through your body. It's Kane. The big red monster Kane is here. My God, no one is safe.
He's looking banged up here, guys. And it looks like things are about to get even worse. All right, and I want to touch back on Jinder Mahal's nickname. Mahal's look also reflected his change. His physique, attire, and entrance truly reflect his king. Next entrance getting ready to come out. Looks like we might get an elimination, guys. What's coming now? Just an unforgiving slam.
Sheamus is on his way in.
He's targeting the midsection here.
And no luck against Flair there.
Are you surprised? He lands a piercing chop. Snapmare. Who's it gonna be, fellas?
Kane with the excellent move to get out. Kane in defensive mode now. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
The Royal Rumble match will absolutely test your resolve, guys, and that's exactly what we're seeing here with him.
I can tell you with all certainty that he did not anticipate his opponent mounting any sort of comeback here, and it looks like he was wrong. Very wrong.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. Bad spot for him. Flattens him with a clothesline.
There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Bang right in the face.
If you've only been following Jinder Mahal's resurgence, you may have missed his first splash in WWE, where he confronted the great Khali, claiming that the Giant was
Drew Gulak. Big move coming.
Oh boy,
That's a shocking elimination if you ask me.
Corey, not too long ago, you went all the way back to the beginning of Jinder Mahal's WWE career. And perhaps in a moment of things to come, Mahal's first target was one of WWE's biggest competitors.
Even though Khali defeated Mahal.
Can you believe it?
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
He took an incredible pounding there. Sheamus looking.
Drew Gulak has been eliminated.
How's that for ferocious? It's like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
Guys, I don't think we can watch a Royal Rumble match without mentioning the mastermind behind the epic event. Of course, that person is WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson, a true legend.
Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor. Neckbreaker.
Heading to the ring with a purpose.
Boy, that's the truth.
Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, he got himself into this mess.
But he's got to get himself out of it now.
Oh, what a knee strike.
Here we go, guys. Elimination coming up.
Strong impact from Rowe. Number 10 will be joining us momentarily.
Sheamus reverses it.
We talk a lot about dream matchups and the luck of the draw at the Royal Rumble, and for good reason. At the 2017 Royal Rumble, we saw two icons go nose to nose that before then was only possible in WWE video games. And if you were playing with your action figures at home like Byron, time stood still when Goldberg stood before the almighty Undertaker. Drew McIntyre spots the opening.
Whoa, McIntyre, we are moments away from the next entrant.
McIntyre with a great shot. Could be trouble here, guys.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
It's Chris Jericho. What does Lashley have in store?
Well, he's tapped into a power source I wasn't sure he had. See if he can keep it going.
Looks to make an elimination here.
Bobby Lashley
There's the elimination,
has been
Byron.
That was
eliminated.
amazing. After a decision by then WWE President Jack Tunney.
We're about to find out who enters next.
Trying for the elimination here. It's Ryder. Long Island Ice City is in the house. Watch out. He lands the strike with great accuracy. Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape.
Getting nailed with a strike like that lets you know just what kind of fight you're in. Unleashing it for the second time now. Cesaro not looking so great right now.
We are moments away from yet another gladiator entering the Rumble.
Cesaro
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
The strikes have a little extra on them tonight. Sheamus is going to have to improvise because he's not seeing any benefit to his current strategy. This is clearly not the same competitor who started this match in such great shape.
The 2014 Royal Rumble match had so many rivalries, debuts, and
Sheamus, that lands. Sheamus can't waste any time here.
He delivers a hard clothesline. Looks like he's starting to tire. Guys, this is where we find out what he's made of.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised to see him get picked off here soon. He's just not looking very good right now.
well, he's certainly looking a little worse for wear, but that doesn't mean you should count him out just yet. I'm sure there's plenty of fight still left in him.
Here comes number 14 in the Royal Rumble match. Oh, here we go.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, and he hits the axe handle. This guy has what it takes to make major impact here.
Yeah, you have to expect to make some noise here tonight.
He tossed him like a sack of potatoes. Something big is coming.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Oh man, Chris Jericho's in trouble.
The 2016 Royal Rumble match had quite a unique stipulation. In fact, it became the largest WWE Championship defense. Who's it gonna be?
Look out, a possible elimination coming up. Trying for the elimination here. Big elimination right there.
It's Shinsuke Nakamura.
And he delivers a brutal DDT. If Roman Reigns emerged victorious from the 2016 Royal Rumble match, he'd be the first superstar since Stone Cold Steve Austin in 1998 to win back-to-back Rumble matches. Reigns posted earlier that day on social media, line him up, throw him over.
Reigns battled all comers until he was pummeled by the League of Nations faction at the direction of Mr. McMahon and taken to a local medical facility.
Here comes Zack Ryder. Devastating tackle.
Drop to the outside.
Apparently, he can summon this kind of energy at will.
Looks like we might get an elimination, guys. What a blow to the back of the neck. No, I guess going for something else here?
Well, unless it results in an elimination, it's the wrong move.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
Got a lot of air on that one.
This is going to be bad for Sheamus. Listen to this crowd count the next one in.
He's looking hapless out there. At this point, his confidence has to be at zero.
He looks right for the picking, guys. You can kiss his chances of main eventing WrestleMania goodbye. He's fading fast here, guys. If I'm his opponent, I'm thinking about putting him out of his misery sooner than later.
Here we go with Rusev.
One of my favorite things about the Royal Rumble really is the element of surprise. You just never know. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He's taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. Watch out, that was power on top of more power. What a slam. Twice as nice.
I'd have to agree with Corey's comments on the element of surprise. It seems each year I find myself shocked at some of the names we see competing in the Rumble.
That's kind of funny.
Oh no, here we go. Sheamus sees it.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find...
Rusev has been eliminated.
Three massive Irish curse backbreakers. Sheamus can't waste any time here. This is Sheamus's match now.
It's Finn Balor on the way. You better look out now.
We might be looking at an elimination here.
This could be it.
Well, there's the enziguri. Oh, what a great escape.
Wow, I cannot believe it, Michael.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
Hey, if he can't handle a little punishment here and there, maybe he has no business being in the Royal Rumble match.
Nicely done.
Has been eliminated.
That could have been disastrous, Byron.
No doubt.
Oh, who's coming out next? Who is it? Whoa, a shove.
Here he comes, Tyler Breeze.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Everybody remembers their first big match, guys. And for Bobby Roode, his first time on the main roster came in August of 20...
Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker. Here we go. When this guy's on, look out. And gets out of harm's way.
Oh, boy, that could have been bad.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Corey, what do you think of his chances here tonight?
I definitely have him on my short list of favorites.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
The momentum's firmly in his corner now.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
You know, guys, where a superstar enters really can make a difference. Of course, we've seen early entrants do well in the past, but there's probably no better advantage than entering toward the latter portions of the match. This will be number 20. I'm pumped. Bobby Roode setting it up. Hallelujah.
How you move up the ladder here in WWE.
Can he finish him off here?
Hopefully Razor can recover. Hard to argue your point about the advantage of entering late, Michael, and I'm sure guys like John Cena, The Undertaker, and Triple H would all agree. Of course, those three all won roles.
Finn Balor. Big move coming. He's let wide and he goes down hard. That'll put Sheamus. And there's a big-time elimination.
We're about to get another one.
Are you kidding me? There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Nicely done.
Sheamus can't waste any time here.
That's a huge opening for Sheamus.
But can Sheamus capitalize?
It's Dean Ambrose.
I tell you, the Finn's taking some serious damage here.
He's starting to feel it here. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
Yeah, but of the guys in the ring right now, he's just as capable as any of winning this thing and going on to WrestleMania.
Could very well get dumped out here.
A compromising position to be in during a match like this for sure.
Number 22.
Big opportunity. Oh, and a drop kick.
On the mark.
Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had elimination written all over it.
Oh, you can tell he's got evil intentions on his mind.
In a match like this, you have to, Michael.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. And he lands a hellacious uppercut. This could spell trouble, Corey.
Without a doubt. In fact, I'll be surprised if this doesn't lead to an elimination.
Counting it down. Who is it going to be? That could have been disastrous, Byron.
No doubt.
Has been eliminated.
Things are about to heat up here, guys. He's going to be in the ring now, that's for sure.
Finn Balor needs to dial back some of that Irish charm right about now.
No, reverses it. Got him good with the elbow there. He got him good there. Here we go, guys. Elimination coming up.
Get ready.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Not sure this betters the chance of an elimination.
I don't know, Cole. I kind of like this move. The Irishman has his Irish up.
Razor knocked him.
He's on his heels. And at this point, how much more does he have to give?
I'm shocked he's even still in there, guys. Given the punishment he's taken, I figured somebody would have eliminated him by now.
You can learn a lot about a guy in a match like this, and what I've learned so far here tonight is that there is absolutely
The odds are starting to get a lot better to win at this entry stage.
getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Well, look at this, folks. Dolph Ziggler is going to get his paws into this.
Oh, boy, he is low.
Gets him with the knee there.
Man, look at the quickness of Razor.
Man, that big shouldn't move that fast. He's looking banged up here, guys. And it looks like things are about to get even worse. His clothesline finds them, and that's elimination right there, guys. With an exclamation point, no less. The rivalry between Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. Balor looking to end it.
There's no coming back from that.
That'll put. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Looks to make an elimination here. There's the
Sheamus has
elimination.
been eliminated.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Listen to this crowd. Count the next one in.
Showing off some of his speed there. I have to interject because the Woman Warrior has said that you two obsolete mules cannot possibly convey the... Here's the man.
Razor took his head off. Now it's time to capitalize.
And in comes Roman Reigns. This is going to get ugly quick.
Could be trouble here, guys. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Guys, I can't help but be reminded of when Dolph Ziggler first arrived on this. Here's Razor. Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got
Dolph
through
Ziggler
it.
has been eliminated.
There's the elimination.
Roman Reigns has been eliminated.
Here's 27. Statistically speaking, the best position to draw. He's got the leg locked in now. As
Michael alluded to, Dolph Ziggler has gone from introducing himself to making his name known. And Corey, Ziggler earned that reputation by beating some of sports entertainment's biggest names.
You're right, Byron. Think about it. Edge, The Miz, Randy Orton. Heck, Ziggler even rid WWE of the authority when he was the sole survivor at the 2014 Survivor Series.
Look out, a possible elimination coming up. We are moments away from the next entrant. He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
The 2017 Royal Rumble.
There's the elimination. Oh no, it's Brock Lesnar.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
This could be the end of the road for him, guys.
He won't go easy, though.
At the 2000.
Who's it gonna be? Oh boy, he is rolling.
And now here's Samoa Joe. And he lands a savage elbow.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Could be trouble here, guys.
Now that's striking with pinpoint accuracy. You can't take too many of those.
Which superstar is this going to be?
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
And there's his speed paying off.
The Undertaker making a move.
Side effect.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Brock Lesnar's just getting overwhelmed.
So much power behind that punch.
Michael brought up the return of the Hardy Boys at WrestleMania in 2017. The WWE Universe hadn't seen either Hardy for 6.5 years. So to make their return on the greatest stage of them all was a pretty big deal.
Big deal? I'd say it was the most delightful surprise in WrestleMania history. Even better was the fact that the Hardys made their return in the match that they made famous, the ladder match, when they became the Raw Tag Team Champions. Little known side effect. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match. Even better the second time around.
The kick connects.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow! He lands the overhand.
And no luck against Joe there.
I don't think Jimmy Uso has time for this here.
To elaborate more on the 1988 Royal Rumble Bunkhouse Stampede controversy, it's worth noting that the competition held their event in New York that night, a location long considered to be WWE territory.
A bold move indeed, but I'm willing to bet in retrospect, the competition wishes they never did poke that bear.
He's looking banged up here, guys. And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
When we look at the prestige of winning the Royal Rumble match and how the event itself puts the world...
has been eliminated.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get
Brock
bad.
Lesnar has been eliminated.
And that's an elimination right there, guys. With an exclamation point, no less. Looks to make an elimination here.
He might have him here. I think you're right, Michael.
There's the elimination,
Undertaker
Byron.
has
That
been
was amazing.
eliminated.
Ooh. Oh boy, he is rolling. The Usos had dreams of playing professional football. They were highly recruited out of high school and played side by side as linebackers at the University of West Alabama. And when it appeared that a life...
Here's Samoa Joe. go for the cover.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Oh, that's it. What a splash.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
Going for the double play with this move.
And he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
He comes down hard with the senton.
Well, Jimmy Uso isn't shy about expressing himself, that's for sure.
"30 superstars, and in about an hour, only one of them will be left standing. Royal Rumbles always deliver."
Oh, and he dodges out of the way.
Wow, Jimmy Uso just timed that perfectly.
Yeah, he's got something special brewing here.
Reverses that one.
No time for bathroom breaks. We're down to the final 3 superstars.
So you can almost see the wind leave his body after that.
Well, it's been an amazing ride, and we now know it's going to be one of these 3 superstars that will headline this year's WrestleMania.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Oh, I think this man means business.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
That is a huge opportunity for Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso is showing signs that it could be ending soon. Yeah, Jimmy's got to figure something quick.
It just doesn't seem to be his night tonight, guys.
Like everybody else, he's probably dreamed of main eventing WrestleMania. Given how he looks right now, though, he might just have to keep dreaming.
There's the elimination. And then there was one. There's your Royal Rumble winner.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
A little taste of royalty in our first match of the night.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
We have John Cena versus Triple H.
Who will reign supreme? This is going to be good.
Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
Since 2003, I don't know if any other superstar has defined WWE in the same way as John Cena.
Yeah, a man has been defined by his passion. A man has been defined.
As the late great Lemmy says, it's time to play the game. The mood has changed.
And his opponent, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the game.
It's all about the game and how you play it, and nobody plays it better than Triple H. Oh, the cerebral assassin, the sadistic son-in-law, the chairman of WWE. So many incredible moments created by this man and etched in history.
No matter where his match is on the card, whenever John Cena's in the ring, it possesses a big fight main event feel. It's just another reason why Cena's known as the franchise.
John Cena is one of WWE's longest tenured veterans, but he's still got plenty left in the tank.
I'll agree with you, Byron. There's a reason they call the guy Big Match John.
That's perfectly placed in how you land the big strike.
What's this? Michinoku driver! Absolutely planted.
An impressive backbreaker there.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
John Cena's starting to take some deep breaths in there. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though. He's going for the pin. And a kick out by Cena.
He's got some more fight in him, guys.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Devastating damage to the upper vertebrae. And now he goes for it a second time.
Hooked up. Shin breaker.
You'll often see the words "never give up" on John Cena's clothing, and he truly lives by those words. Cena has spent over 15 years working hard to be the best, and he'll never quit on the WWE Universe.
I'm kind of astonished that as long as Cena's been around, we rarely see him take shortcuts. Heck, the guy literally won't quit. He'd rather pass out in pain than admit defeat and tap out.
Absolutely has to get back in the ring.
There's no way around it.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Gotta find a way to get out of this, Michael.
John Cena with the early cover. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
Remarkable.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
And a perfectly executed stretch. Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Dodges that one.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he can do it.
Down, like being manhandled by a bear.
Now that's what I call making a statement. A trip to the local medical facility might be in order after that.
Pedigree.
I'm not sure how much he has.
Got the shoulders down.
No, he kicks out at 2. That's too early for that.
And we're back to this form of attack.
Clothesline. Right to the back of the neck. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. John Cena's in quite a bind.
This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
At this point, he's risking serious injury by continuing. I mean, he's getting absolutely torn apart in there.
Yeah,
He goes for the cover. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal. He's still in this.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
We may have discovered his favorite move. Too close for comfort.
Wow.
Boom! The game starting to stagger a bit here. This very well may be too much for him to handle. Look out, jump.
Incredible. Cena connected with a match-ending move.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Boom!
And there it is, boys.
Here he goes for the win. Digging deep for a kick out. The King of Kings won't be dethroned just yet.
Yeah, too much experience.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
Message delivered.
Are we shoulders down? 2, 3.
And John Cena is your winner.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I wouldn't expect anything else.
We have a great match coming up next.
It's Baron Corbin against Jason Jordan.
You don't want to miss it.
No.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
What a clothesline! Ouch! He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Baron Corbin loves to hit people. Before entering sports entertainment, Corbin played professional football and was a boxer. Known as the Lone Wolf, Corbin then set his sights on NXT.
There's a pin now. This one's far from over. Not yet. Too early. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Well, better not think too long, though.
And he comes crashing down.
Baron Corbin made waves as soon as he set foot in NXT, and that's exactly what the Lone Wolf wanted. Corbin assaulted superstars like Tommy Dillinger, Neville, Kalisto, Finn Balor, and Samoa Joe.
Corbin joined names like Cesaro and The Big Show when he became the third winner of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 32. Corbin then set his coordinates for the main roster and looked to destroy superstars like Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, Apollo Crews, and a familiar foe, Kalisto.
He's got the shoulders down. He got body on body there, but that's about it. You need more to keep a man Corbin's size down.
I agree.
Oh, there's the elbow drop.
He slams him down with authority. He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
Second time's a charm. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
And a pin attempt. Gets the shoulder up. You need more to keep a man Corbin's size down.
I agree.
Baron Corbin looks like he's really struggling right now under the pressure. He may very well be running on instinct right now.
I'm not used to seeing this.
Jason Jordan hit that one.
This might be the end of Corbin.
Goes down hard.
Unleashing it for the second time now. Look at Jason Jordan. It's coming.
Jason Jordan, that's got to be it. Shoulders on the mat.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon.
The pinfall and the victory.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
We have Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks.
It's Little Miss Bliss.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Mickie James from Columbus, Ohio, the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
5 feet of fury. She will break your heart, break your jaw, and you'll still find yourself stalking her social media pages. It's boss time! And here comes Sasha.
And her opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Byron, it's always a treat to see Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has her own swag, she's got her own confidence, and she knows how to back it up.
If there's a camera around, Sasha wants to be in front of it. If there's a spotlight out, she wants to be in the middle of it. Sasha Banks once stood in line for the opening of a refrigerator. You should get... Alexa Bliss made history in 2017 when she had the first ever women's wrestling match in Abu Dhabi. And what's better is that Bliss beat that phony Sasha Banks to do it.
And guys, I'm pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and every week.
Corey, you brought us back to Abu Dhabi in 2017 discussing Alexa's monumental match with Sasha Banks, which reminds us, it's one thing to take part in a big match, but it's another thing to win it.
You just know that Sasha Banks would have loved to have made history and win, but Alexa Bliss prevailed. And you know what? I think she enjoyed raining on Sasha's parade just as much as winning the match.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Well, better not think too long, though.
That'll rearrange your face. Look at this. A mammoth slam right there, guys. Look, I could go on for hours about the many reasons that Alexa Bliss is the goddess of WWE, but quite simply, she enters every room or ring like she rules over. Drop down. Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. Vertical suplex. Nice. Oh, from behind.
Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice.
Gets the shoulder up. Not even close. Oh, this is dangerous right here. Look at this. And she comes up short.
If you're going to leave your feet, you got to make sure you're going to land the move.
This isn't going to be pretty. And it's Alexa Bliss with the reversal.
The boss is giving some serious...
She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that. Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
Here comes, oh wow.
I knew it was only a matter of time. Oh man, Sasha Banks, insult to injury. She is just so dominant.
Sasha Banks is in a bad way now.
The boss looks terrible at the moment. Look out, Alexa Bliss is measuring. Nicely executed. This is all but over.
I think that slam caught us all off guard. Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe. Tags her with the uppercut. That could break a nose. Dangerously close to getting counted out.
Definitely cutting it close, Michael.
Oh, and once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Sasha Banks is in control. Getting it done.
She's not playing any games tonight. Everyone better watch out. Even me.
That right there is why they call her the boss.
Oh my God, Sasha Banks! Bankrupt.
That might have done it, Cole.
Look at this. I think Sasha Banks is done playing.
Here comes Sasha Banks. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
That right there is why they call her the boss.
Alexa's just plain scary when she gets going like this.
She goes for the cover. 2!
She kicks out of that one.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable.
Oh, Alexa Bliss may have it.
And 2 from the goddess with insult to injury. Huge opportunity here for Alexa Bliss.
Oh man, yes! Unreal performance.
That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
It's Team Curtis Axel in a match that will be etched in the record books.
Oh, boy.
Both little men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
All the budding tag teams out there hoping to one day make it to the big stage better be watching this match with a notepad in hand, because you can bet this is going to be a lesson in how it's done.
Ouch.
Drives him down with a bulldog. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Got the arm. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Solid contact for Matt Hardy. Primal.
That'll make your heart beat. Curtis Axel feeling some pressure here. Heading into this match, he and his partner look extremely competent.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever, and what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days.
Carnage in the form of fallen WWE superstars is just part of Bray Wyatt's plan of total domination. The mysterious prophet has also ambushed WWE champions. Bray Wyatt truly does not care who feels his evil wrath.
Right in the midsection. On the topic of Bray Wyatt's attacks, Byron, throughout Bray's career, the man has sought to erase beloved WWE icons, including John Cena, The Undertaker, and The Rock. And he's had some success shortening the careers of these legends.
Look, Cole, Bray Wyatt is out there. Yes, he believes he's a god, but he's also a former SmackDown Tag Team Champion and has held the most prestigious prize in our business, the WWE Championship.
And now he's woken.
True. The biggest thing an opponent has to be...
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Big-time power slam. His shoulders are down.
An easy kick out from Curtis Axel.
Too soon. The Bo Dallas we see now is much different than the individual who debuted in WWE in 2014. For someone challenging Bo Dallas today, they need to be ready to square off against a vicious individual.
What Bo Dallas has shown us is that he's willing to take out anyone at any time. An opponent must be ready for anything once they've been identified as Dallas's opponent.
Bray Wyatt, big move coming!
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here. Bo Dallas isn't being shy, that's for sure.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
No, he reverses it. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing...
Bray Wyatt is going in for the...
Sister Abigail, delivered by Bray Wyatt.
This is all but over. You get dropped like that, you don't get up, period.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Curtis Axel was able to get out of the way there.
At the arm.
Oh my goodness, crushing it! Wow.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division.
Here's a cover. And a kick out by Bray Wyatt.
Oh man, I don't know who to root for.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. When the WWE Universe first saw Curtis Axel, he competed under a...
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, and a kick.
Right to the midsection.
Curtis Axel was able to get out of the way there.
Corey, before you talk about Curtis Axel and his background, I'll take it a step further. Axel is son of WWE Hall of Famer Mr. Perfect and the grandson of legendary powerhouse Larry the Axe Hennig.
Over the past couple years, Curtis Axel's been part of some of the top contending tag teams, and he's one of the more vocal members of the faction, the Social Outcasts. Axel insists his future is bright, and I believe a third-generation superstar. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What's Curtis Axel about to make happen? Oh, incredible.
Axel's got to go for the win here. The W is within grasp for Curtis Axel.
Curtis Axel is getting ready here.
End this!
Axel's got to go for the win here.
Your whole body.
And this has got to be it!
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE. He's making a statement here with this attack.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Here's his moment, Michael. Things don't look good for Curtis Axel.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
He's playing with him now.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What's Curtis Axel about to make happen? Oh, incredible.
But can he follow up here?
Oh man, can Matt Hardy recover from this?
He's in a precarious position for sure. He's got a boatload of energy. See if it lasts.
He hits a huge elbow drop.
Watch out!
Running bulldog. He's calling for it. Matt Hardy's looking to end it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What's going to happen now? He drops the leg. What's he going to do with it? Inching closer to his... Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
He's definitely tapped a power source.
Ray Wyatt.
You have to think that's it. Not a good time to be Curtis Axel.
The running senton. This one's in the books.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. Oh man, talk about a hard landing.
Here we go. Bray Wyatt setting it up. What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
On, he dodges out of the way. Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
There's the pin, and Wyatt with a quick kick out.
The Eater of Worlds doesn't stay down that easily.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless. Out the arm. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
When this guy's on, look out. Bray Wyatt may get this, folks.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
Not a good time to be Curtis Axel, fellas.
Down to the floor. Bray Wyatt with good timing here.
Chipping away at the midsection.
Back in from the floor. Curtis Axel with the excellent move to get out.
Oh, the backbreaker does its job. Bray Wyatt clearly out of his element here.
You can bet this is not how he drew the...
Oh, swinging neck breaker.
What a comeback.
Going for an encore here. Sit out pile driver.
Driving his knee down.
With a tag is Bo Dallas.
With the damage sustained by Wyatt, he could be on his way out.
This is not where he wants to be at this point in this tag team match.
He has got to fight back. The light from Bray's fireflies may be dimming. To bed. That has got to be it.
Will he be victorious? What an incredible tag team contest. No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
And Bo Dallas.
Wasn't ready to be no millionaire. I was ill prepared. I was prepared to be him. The skill was there.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and
The
number 2.
baddest woman on the planet. It absolutely amazes me how quickly Ronda Rousey and seamlessly made her transition from the world of mixed martial arts to WWE. She improves each and every time she steps in the ring. A real natural.
Here we go as we kick things off in this huge Royal Rumble match.
Oh, the arm's trapped.
Up and over the scoop slam. Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
We're about to find out who enters next.
It's Dana Brooke. This is going to get interesting, real interesting. She's absorbing some offense here. To be expected, though, given the competition she's in there with tonight.
Normal wear and tear, Cole. That's all this is. When you compete in a Royal Rumble match, you have to expect to absorb some sort of punishment.
She's really had a tough time getting out of the gates here tonight. She needs to make a change, and she needs to make it now.
Dana Brooke with a perfect...
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
Oh, and a vicious assault.
For my money, guys, there's no greater Royal Rumble competitor than Stone Cold Steve Austin. The man simply dominated nearly every Rumble he competed in.
Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
We are moments away from the next entrant.
As Corey mentioned, Stone Cold certainly has... There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
And it's Charlotte. What a clothesline.
Watch out.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. Putting some power on display with that takedown. Oh, straight forearm. Looks like we might get an elimination, guys. Well, who's coming out next? Who is it? The force on that impact was unreal, guys. Here comes Sasha Banks. That shot hit the opponent exactly in the right spot. What accuracy.
Oh, man. What a nasty STO. She gets her with the fist. And a brutal face buster. She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael.
Now it's entry number 7.
That back was clearly part of her game plan heading in.
A move like that can get her right back into this match.
Immediately. Look out, this changes things big time.
A fresh superstar usually does, Cole.
Second time we're seeing this here.
Little known fact, guys, the first ever Royal Rumble was broadcast on free television at the very same time that the competition was holding their bunkhouse stampede. Which superstar is this going to be?
Dana Brooke is setting a very good pace.
There it is, Shining Wizard.
Gosh.
Shoulder right to the midsection. Oh, we have a new superstar entering the fray here. This should be interesting. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Ronda Rousey's done playing. Running Hurricane Rana.
A rib-rattling tackle.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
God, what a stiff shot. And right on the mark.
She's not looking good here, guys.
Man, she's got to get herself together here. Listen to this crowd. Count the next one in.
And she lands a ferocious elbow. Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape.
Heading to the ring with a purpose.
Boy, that's the truth.
Guys, we know Sasha Banks is part of an historic night here in her hometown of Boston when she squared off against Charlotte in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match.
Unfortunately, the homecoming for Sasha was bittersweet. Yes, she was main eventing, but she left home worse than she entered without her women's championship.
The Queen gaining momentum.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Knife edge chop. Got her with the elbow. Direct hit.
Look, I wasn't at all surprised when Sasha Banks lost the women's championship in her hometown. It is Boston, after all. Losing championships is like a way of life there. I will give Sasha credit, however, for her bravery in entering a brutal match like Hell in a Cell.
Well, I don't think either Sasha Banks or Charlotte have ever been the same since that night. They both left something behind in that demonic cell.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Not sure how long she can keep it up, but she is fired up right now.
Oh, what a kick.
T-bone!
What a hurricanrana. Ronda Rousey is, of course, one of the most famous athletes in the world. More so, she's one of the most famous stars in the world. And she got that way by beating. Here's Charlotte getting ready. Perfectly executed.
I think this is the beginning.
And that's elimination right there, guys. With an exclamation point, no less.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Adding to what Michael said about Ronda being a huge star, when she entered the WWE, that bright light and media attention that follows her really brought a spotlight to the women's evolution and its superstars.
Yeah, you'll get a lot of publicity, a lot of notoriety from stepping into Ronda's spotlight. But touching fists, that's different. It's always fun to go to the zoo until you fall into the lion's den. Rousey, case in point.
She is on fire. Nice back rotation suplex.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
And a lethal clothesline. Face crusher. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
And a powerful forearm.
That drop will jar her entire body. Devastating tackle.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
What force on that slam.
Strong impact from Ruby Riott. Ronda Rousey connected with a good shot there.
Get ready!
She certainly landed that one.
Going for an encore here.
Rude awakening! And that's elimination right there, guys. With an exclamation point, no less.
Well, here comes Nikki.
Face punch, flapjack. Charlotte is keeping a very good tempo now, guys.
Sending a statement with that elbow.
Not sure how long she can keep it up, but she is fired up right now.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Uh-oh. I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
We're about to get another one. And here comes Charlotte.
She got her good there. Looking a little dazed here. Yeah, she's definitely not looking her. Hey, it's Becky Lynch. top of the head. The clothesline finds the mark. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing. And the WWE Universe is counting in number 12.
Boom, nice.
Oh, it's Lana. Second time we're seeing this here.
We talk a lot about dream matchups and the luck of the draw at the Royal Rumble, and for good reason. At the 2017 Royal Rumble, we saw two icons go nose-to-nose that before then was only possible in WWE video games. And if you were playing with your action figures at home, like...
Counting it down, who is it gonna be? Hits her with a stiff elbow.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. Becky Lynch with good timing there. Byron, look who we have here.
This changes the entire complexion of this match.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
Boom, running STO.
Nicely done.
Caught. Here comes number 14 in the Royal Rumble match. You know, guys, where a superstar enters really can make a difference. Of course, we've seen early entrants do well in the past, but there's probably no better advantage than entering toward the latter portions of the match. Wow, she looks to be all business here tonight.
You have to be all business if you want to win a match like this, Michael.
A piercing strike. A suplex, this one's in the books.
Hard to argue your point about the advantage of entering late, Michael. I'm sure guys like John Cena... Who's it gonna be?
Bulldog! Bad uppercut. That'll cost some teeth. And she lands a perfectly executed drop kick. This adds a whole new dimension to this match, guys.
You're absolutely right, Cole.
Oh, look.
Well, on the mark.
She got all of it there. I think Nikki Bella just secured this match.
The 2014 Royal Rumble match had so many rivalries, debuts, and streaks all in one that made for an exciting Nikki.
She went full. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Powerful contact.
Who will entrant number 16 be?
Forearm to the kidneys. And gets out of harm's way.
Oh boy, that could have been bad, Michael.
Things are about to heat up here, guys. I wouldn't want to be in the ring now, that's for sure. Big spine buster. Big spine buster. And Byron, you never want to find yourself in a spot like this.
Especially in a Royal Rumble match, Michael.
The WWE Universe counting down for number 17.
We're looking at complete domination here. A nasty kick there. And now it's Carmella. How's that for ferocious? It's like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
Drop kick delivered with precision.
Whoa, Lana able to avoid damage.
Kick! Oh, Nikki Bella finds herself in a tough spot. Looks like her chances of winning this match are starting to dwindle.
I really like her approach here, guys. Despite taking on quite a bit of punishment, she's still in there. And I think a lot of
Number 18.
Look at Nikki go.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. Oh my goodness, what a takedown. She's not wasting any time. It's Alexa Bliss on the way. You better look out now. Didn't see that takedown coming.
Using her feet here.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
When we look at the prestige of winning the Royal Rumble match and how the event itself puts the world on the road to WrestleMania, we must go back to the success of the first Royal Rumble. The match started off with two future WWE Hall of Famers in Bret Hitman Hart and Tito Santana. And every 2 minutes thereafter saw an incredible list of superstars enter the match.
Becky Lynch is really going to work in there.
Oh, straight forearm. There's the elimination Corey.
What took him so long?
Corey, a few moments ago, you talked about the phenomenal lineup of superstars who participated in the inaugural Royal Rumble. Future WWE Hall of Lana setting it so damaging.
Is it enough to put Becky away? Does Becky Lynch even know where she is?
And she slams her back down.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
Drop kick. Beautiful. Look at her go.
Chop lands flush. Becky Lynch with a great shot. Some good contact by
Becky
Lana.
Lynch has
Big
been
elimination right there. Look at, bam.
Ooh, on the mark. Is that it? Is it over?
DDT! Lights out. And that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Now Alexa Bliss is keeping a good tempo.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. You know, when you take direct hits like that, it becomes hard to move. If you can't move, you can't win. And she strikes with great precision.
Oh, that's unnecessary.
Lana's mind for sports entertainment is second to none. We've seen this throughout her tenure in WWE and her management of Rusev, and now as a competitor herself in the women's division.
Lana lives by the motto that when you're mentally strong, you're physically strong. Not that either of my broadcast colleagues would know anything about that.
Neck breaker. And she's taken down the mat.
Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had elimination written all over it.
She's starting to stammer here. Her opponent's clearly getting
Number 19 on their way. Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Here comes Naomi. Carmella's being shown the ropes here tonight, fellas. What could she do to get out of there? She's starting to feel the pressure here, fellas.
There's so much at stake here, guys, and if she doesn't get her act together soon, she's going to let it all slip away.
Like Michigan during the last presidential election, this match is too close to call at this point.
The drop kick hits the target. What an elbow drop.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Dropped by a clothesline. Oh, and a snapmare. That'll give you whiplash. Who's it going to be, fellas? And she lands the slam. She got her good there.
I'd say Naomi just turned the tempo way up.
Wow, this shakes things up a bit, to say the least.
What does Alexa Bliss need to do now? Her hopes of winning this match may very well be in jeopardy.
I really like her approach here, guys.
Has been eliminated.
She's out of it, guys. Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
And she got her with a clothesline. Next entrance getting ready to come out.
Going for the run.
Just a wicked fall-away slam. She's heading to the ring with a purpose.
Yeah, that's to win this whole thing.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Well, that rocked her all right.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
Got her good with a chop.
Has been eliminated.
Naomi feels awfully good about herself, and the crowd does too.
This could be an elimination.
I think you're right.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
For my money, guys, there's no greater Royal Rumble competitor than Stone Cold Steve Austin. There we go. Oh, what an enziguri right in the ear. Ah, kick. Nasty kick. Oh, what a kick. Vicious. She can be very dangerous in a match like this.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to take it lightly. Not on this night.
Oh, alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it. Her acrobatic skills never cease to amaze me.
Unbelievable move by Liv Morgan.
What a comeback. There's almost no rebounding from a strike like that.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Big time moment as we await entry 23.
This could be the winning number. Good luck stopping Naomi when she's rolling like this.
What a great escape.
Wow, I cannot believe it, Michael.
Hey, Tamina is heading this way.
She got her with the drop kick. An incredible chop. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, that was a hard shot. What a strike.
This has got trouble written all over over it, guys.
Yeah, this might very well lead to an elimination.
Unbelievable move by Liv Morgan. This is all but over. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Oh, right to the spine with a knee.
That was vicious.
She got her with a reversal.
Here we go with Nia Jax.
Shoulder right in the midsection.
And there's an extremely destructive strike. Beginning to look bad for her here. By no means is this dire straits for her, though.
But don't expect this to be her downfall, Cole. I still think she has what it takes to be there when the dust clears.
How she responds to this is going to be very important moving forward. She simply cannot let it take...
We're moments away from yet another gladiator entering the Rumble. Boom, what a clothesline. Kick. Can you believe it? I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
Here comes Alicia Fox.
And she gets her with the elbow. Right to the face. There's the chop.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
There's the elimination.
Nicely done. Snap suplex.
So quick.
And her whole body comes slamming down.
Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor. The inverted DDT connects.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. Natalya now joining into this matchup.
Natalya is sports entertainment royalty, and this is the first third-generation female competitor in WWE history. The Queen of Hearts is also the only female to survive training in the Heart Dungeon.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
Who's coming out next? Who is it?
Has been eliminated.
Air whip. Over Natalya's impressive career, we've seen her be the affable, gracious, and fun-loving Queen of Hearts. And we've seen her to be the merciless Queen of Black Hearts.
Natalya's been on both sides of the fence, so to speak, when it comes to following the rules, but either way, the superstar is known for her no-nonsense attitude and intensity.
Asuka going for it.
Perfectly aimed strike from Nia Jax.
And she delivers a lightning quick strike.
Oh, and she lands the axe handle. Next entrance getting ready to come out. Knee drop. Jeez. She gets her with a vicious chop. I guess she feels that's elimination.
That shot landed on her and was a direct hit. Watch out. It's Brie Bella. She looks like she's been waiting to cause some trouble.
Oh, my God. Shoulder breaker.
That could cause long-term damage.
She drops her with a clothesline. Ooh, with the point of the elbow.
And no luck against Nia Jax there. And Asuka was able to get out of the way there.
She hits her with a wicked elbow. We are moments away from yet another gladiator entering the Rumble.
Look at her go.
Twice as nice.
Enziguri. This will shake things up.
Yeah, I really like her chances here tonight.
Hits with the clothesline.
Alicia Fox has been eliminated.
Shoulder right to the midsection. Nia Jax, the irresistible force is in action here. As her name implies, she's a tough competitor to overcome.
Any idea? I think I know who it is.
That's astute.
And the strike connects.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
And the DDT connects.
She's got her now, guys.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
Look who it is. Bayley. That could have been disastrous, Byron.
No doubt. In fact, I'm a little surprised we didn't see an elimination there.
Going back to the discussion of submission holds succeeding against Nia Jax, Bayley used a sleeper hold to retain the NXT Women's Championship, and Asuka locked in an armbar for 2 whole minutes to beat Nia on Raw.
She's certainly looking good now, Cole. She's got the skill and the stamina to really do some damage here.
Nobody wants to face Asuka when she's rolling.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Oh, the strength. In the face.
Good. Oh, no. She's in.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing. Born in Australia, Peyton Royce's path to WWE saw her travel many miles including a stop in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where, like many before her, Peyton honed her craft before ultimately joining WWE.
What a vicious elbow attack. That elbow will leave you dazed. Natalya seems to have forgotten she's in a match right now.
Corey, Byron did allude to Peyton Royce's training in Canada.
Yeah, she's a product of your best friend, Lance Storm, and that's one of the reasons why Peyton is so good in the ring. I'm just glad Storm's personality didn't rub off on her during training.
And no luck against Nia Jax there.
And Byron, you never want to find yourself in a spot like this.
Especially in a Royal Rumble match, Michael.
She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael.
And she got her with a clothesline.
Well, Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guys. I'd say she has already accomplished a great deal, including being named the 2016 NXT Breakout Star of the Year alongside Billie Kay.
And she lands the Bulldog.
I don't know how much more Nia Jax can endure.
This might just be the end of the road for her here, guys. And we're back to this form of attack.
That NXT Breakout Star of the Year award Michael brings up is something for Peyton to be proud of, especially when you look at who she and Billie Kay beat to take home the hardware.
Yeah, there was certainly some big names there. Talk about Ember Moon, Andrade Cien Almas, but in the end, it was the iconic duo walking away with the win.
Yeah, she's a little bundle of energy right now.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Got her good with a kick.
That kick connects.
The kick gets her, hits her with a stiff elbow.
She's going to need to protect the back of her head better than that.
Right in the middle of her stomach. Takes her off her feet.
That's how you eliminate somebody's vertical game.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Snap suplex.
Natalya says, not this time.
She's out of it, guys. Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
Natalya
She drops her
has been
hard.
eliminated.
That's what makes her...
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
I guess she feels there's something to be... That's a shocking elimination, if you ask me. Innovative offensive display there. Look at Asuka stalking her. Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Oh, what a great escape.
Wow, I cannot believe it, Michael.
Getting tossed around now.
She is on fire.
A simply gorgeous Hurricane Rana. Could be trouble here, guys. And gets out of harm's way.
Oh, boy, that could have been bad, Michael.
Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Mike.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
And it's Asuka making a move.
Striking combination.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
One of the most amazing combinations you will ever see.
She drops her with a clothesline.
And Charlotte is your winner.
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay.
Here is your
It was
winner,
that good.
Peyton Royce.
together, Michael. It's a wacky waving inflatable, arm flailing Bayley buddies.
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other. It's just an infectious feeling when Bayley comes to town. When Bayley competes, everybody's feeling hug-like, except Corey.
I think she just winked at you, Byron.
I think so too. Hey, Bayley.
And her opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Product of the Hart family dungeon, carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment. Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
Yeah, the daughter of Jim the Animal Neidhart, the niece of WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart.
Got the power of her father and the finesse of her uncle. Maybe the most respected superstar in the entire women's division.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Drop down.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
Bayley on her heels now.
But you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
She's looked off her game almost all night here, guys. And to be honest, I'm a little surprised.
What an amazing display of power. There's the chop. She goes for the cover.
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Let's take another look at these women in action.
Here is your winner, Natalya.
They proved to them.
Natalya is a third-generation diva. The matches we've seen as of late have been some of the most competitive the Divas division has ever seen.
I don't know who's looking more forward to this, the women in the ring or me.
And there's a vicious slam.
Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one competitor comes out ahead here.
Oh, this is not good at all. She practically broke her back there.
From the hallowed ground of the Hart Dungeon in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya debuted in WWE at odds with the Bella Twins. and managed the Hart Dynasty to the WWE Tag Team Championship.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Ooh, the elbow lands. Oh, straight forearm. Natalya began competing in singles action and formed a dominating alliance with Beth Phoenix soon after the Queen of Hearts was part of the debut season of E's Total Divas reality show and added a red carpet correspondent to her resume.
Natalya returned to managing and led Tyson Kidd and Cesaro to WWE Tag Team Gold before reinvigorating her singles career, which included a classic match for the NXT Women's Championship against Charlotte. A driving force of the women's revolution today, Natalya's goal is to dominate the women's division.
There's the chop. She goes down like a ton of bricks.
I'm going to go on the record right now and say Natalya is the physically strongest woman in sports entertainment. There's no way anyone can match power with the Queen of Hearts, though I think Natalya's strongest when her heart is black.
A well-placed strike.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
And Bayley evades that one.
Natalya has incredible strength and the ability to channel that strength in different ways. It would not be wise for an opponent to try and get the best of Natalya in the power department.
There are so many things a superstar needs to be wary of when locking up with the Queen of Hearts. But the first thing Natalya's opponent must accept is they can't try and match power with a third-generation superstar. Bad idea.
We're looking at complete domination here. The drop undoubtedly did some damage. Bayley's looking to end it.
Natalya strikes with natty by nature.
She's got it. She goes for the cover. Bayley with an easy kick out there.
That's too early for that.
And it appears Bayley is starting to hit the wall physically now. She looks dangerously close to losing this match right here, guys.
Yeah, things look bleak right now.
She's in control now following that slam. And she drops her.
That was about as in your face as it gets.
Natalya says, not this time.
Natalya's done playing.
Sharpshooter applied. This one is over.
Tap, tap. This match is over. Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here is your winner, Natalya!
There's plenty of reason for celebration.
Poppin', man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always a star. When me call up on no and show up, man, them the shot toss. Pull up on your block.
Welcome, the Empress of Tomorrow. Singles action is underway.
She goes for the cover. What tremendous agility. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. And she flattens her with a splash.
Oh, what a shoulder breaker. Drop down.
What an arm drag.
Cover here.
And Dana Brooke quickly kicks out.
Not even close. Oh,
You can see the pain on her face after that slam.
impact and then some.
Dana Brooke may be in a bad way.
Oh. Submission time.
She better do something fast.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
I know Dana Brooke very well, and an opponent has to beware of the barrage of powerful offense that Dana will bum rush them with. Dana Brooke is relentless.
Going after the throat with that one. Delivering the knee. Look at Dana Brooke's perfectly sculpted physique. When Brooke uses her power against an opponent, the results are devastating. And Dana won't stop the attack until her opponent is defeated in every way imaginable.
A superstar has to keep an eye on Dana Brooke from the moment they signed a contract to compete against her. If Dana's able to utilize her awesome strength, her opponent won't last long.
And she hits the drop kick.
Oh, what a kick!
And once again, we see a return to this specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Asuka continued to build her legacy when she laid claim to being the first ever winner of a women's Royal Rumble match. A night that encompassed the trail many women.
Looking for the quick cover is Dana Brooke.
All too easy for Asuka to escape. And have to put in a little more work than that. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque.
Much more of this, and she could be facing a torn ligament.
Reflecting on that Royal Rumble match, Michael, Asuka entered 25th and had to battle old rivals and some of the greatest women's champions of all time. In the end, she prevailed to punch her ticket to WrestleMania.
Yeah, Asuka was always my pick. I predicted it since the match was announced.
There was never any doubt. No one was ready for Asuka. That's why you're the best ever, Corey.
Nobody wants to face Asuka when she's rolling.
Wow, look how quick. And that chop finds its target.
Surprised by a devastating kick.
Oh, what now?
Looks like we got company, Cole.
Looking for a backslide here. Here's the cover.
There's not a person in this arena who thought that was it for him.
That would have been a shocker.
And it's Asuka making a move. With a running hip attack. She can close the door here. And it's Asuka making a move.
Well, she wants this win bad.
Here's her chance to end this thing. You can't teach that type of talent.
Is that enough for the win?
This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
This one's over, folks. Asuka picks up the win.
Hey, she was...
The Pirate Princess. What's
The
this?
following
Well,
contest
I think it's about to
is
be a highlight reel.
Women's standing match.
Oh, man. Still not officially underway. Oh, my God. A clothesline. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one. Mano-a-mano.
Last man standing matches are about as barbaric as they come, guys. It's all about pummeling your opponent to the point where they can no longer stand.
Charlotte Flair in the ring tonight, so expect some styling and profiling.
What do you know about style, Saxton? Does your mom still dress you?
Don't talk about my mother. Just endless knee strikes.
Just a remorseless assault on the neck.
Oh, knee drop. Woo!
It's no secret, guys, that the last man standing match tests a superstar like no other contest. Nowhere else do the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that they cannot answer the count of 10. The winner of the first ever Mae Young Classic, Kairi Sane, looking to show how she earned that honor with another big win tonight.
I don't think we're going to see too many headlocks or arm bars in this one, guys. Those might work in a traditional match, but not in an environment like this.
The Pirate Princess Kairi Sane has won championship gold everywhere she set sail during her illustrious career.
Yeah, that includes becoming the first ever Mae Young Classic winner. Sane may look sweet, but she is a force to be reckoned with in the ring.
Takes her down with a toss. Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine.
Going for the double play with this move.
Tremendous damage to the neck. Talk about planning your opponent.
No reason for that. And this match is going to continue.
Guys, one of my favorite matches from the In Your House era would have to be December 1996 Armageddon Rules match between the Executioner and the Undertaker, which many say was a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match.
Oh, and a drop kick.
On the mark.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Elbow to the heart. As Byron was saying, Armageddon Rules was undoubtedly a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. The difference then, however, was the referee began his 10 count only after a superstar pinned his opponent for the 3 count.
And on that night, as Vince McMahon said on commentary, the Executioner was executed by the Undertaker.
Crashing to the canvas like that can tear muscles and break bones.
Amazing athleticism right there.
Russian leg sweep. Guys, we've seen some pretty creative finishes to Last Man Standing matches over the years, and perhaps one of the most creative took place at Extreme Rules 2010 when John Cena duct taped Batista's legs together.
Now look at that. I'd say that's getting some air.
And here comes Charlotte.
Byron, regarding that Cena-Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night, but it was also likely one of the most embarrassing moments of his career.
Of course it was, Cole. Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you struggled to stand because your feet were taped together? Come on.
And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy.
The competition was fierce at the first ever Mae Young Classic. NXT stars, top international talent, some former WWE performers all converged in a field of 32. But there could be only one victor, and that winner was the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane.
Come on, let the ref do his job. Not over yet.
Michael brought us back to the inaugural Mae Young Classic. After 31 matches, it all culminated in the finals held in Las Vegas as thousands of fans and a handful of top WWE stars and legends looked on.
Kairi Sane emerged victorious against Shayna Baszler in a hard-fought victory, putting aerial attacks against ground-based submissions. The Pirate Princess etched her name in the history books that night, and she's continued to build on that legacy ever since.
Gosh, that's not being tossed. That's more like being propelled.
It took less than a month for Kairi Sane to immediately become one of WWE's top talents, and she did so by winning the first ever Mae Young Classic.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
Got her with the elbow. Byron brought up Kairi Sane's arrival as part of the Mae Young Classic. She joined a field featuring 32 of the best women competitors from around the globe and conquered some tough opposition to take home the trophy.
In order to win the tournament, Sane beat some of the top NXT competitors, including Dakota Kai, Bianca Belair, future NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler. So yeah, the Pirate Princess definitely earned that treasure.
Charlotte is rolling here.
When the WWE Universe hears the term, the streak, most think of The Undertaker's 21-match WrestleMania streak, but Charlotte Flair had quite a streak of her own.
Charlotte started her WWE career 16-0 in singles pay-per-view matches. From July 2015 to February 2017, it was over a year and a half of dominance by the Queen.
German suplex released!
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory. She comes up big with the reversal.
A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe.
3, 4, 5, 6.
What a treat we have here with WWE Women's Superstars in action.
8, 9.
And she makes her way back in.
This grueling last man standing match has finally come to an end.
These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
What a win for her here tonight.
If the other women knew what's good for them, well,
What a question
absolutely incredible with what she has accomplished in such a short time here. Well on her way to becoming one of the best ever.
You know, I will never forget the first time I saw Asuka enter the NXT arena. She had so much buzz surrounding her debut, and I think it's safe to say Asuka has certainly lived up to her reputation.
Here comes the Queen.
And her opponent, from the Queen City, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Back at NXT, Charlotte was part of a group called the Four Horsewomen with Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. Wow, has Charlotte evolved from those times. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the reasons that the women's revolution has become the women's evolution. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
Plants her with a sidewalk slam. Oh, man. Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Charlotte is your winner. Man, that Extreme Rules match is one of the best I've ever seen. It was incredible.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And guys, I'm pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and every week.
A lot of times you see champs dial it back a bit when the title's not on the line, but I don't expect to see that from her here.
That strike was strategically placed on her opponent. She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
T-bone! What are we gonna see here?
Oh, neck breaker. Got the oh my goodness, crushing it. Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Gotta find a way to get out of this, Michael.
Asuka looking uneasy now.
Well, this one appears far from over, and she knows that.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
I don't think her body was meant to bend like that.
Oh, what's this gonna be? Wheelbarrow!
That drop will jar her entire body.
In matches like this, guys, you learn very quickly which superstars have what it takes to truly get.
She goes for the cover. Asuka gets the shoulder up.
Just power out.
German suplex! Submission time! Submission time!
She's not gonna get a tap.
No! She breaks it!
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Regarding Corey's point about superstars having what it takes to get extreme, I would argue that every superstar in the locker room possesses a mean streak.
Yeah, but not all mean streaks are created equal, Michael. And I'd say there's only a select few who can turn their mean streaks all the way up to the most extreme level.
Nicely timed by Asuka.
Knee strike.
Charlotte sure dodged that one.
She did indeed.
When it comes to matches like this, I'd say the more innovative a superstar is when it comes to offense, the better chance they have of victory.
That running knee. Right between the shoulder blades. I got right to the gut. Oh, what's this gonna be? Wheelbarrow, flapjack, face first.
It's over.
Asuka's found herself, and again she ended here.
As Byron mentioned, innovation certainly is a key in a match like this.
Charlotte
with the spear. She's got a chance to win it here.
The Queen gaining momentum.
exhibiting some amazing acrobatics.
Oh my, what a slam.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
And it's Charlotte with a reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
All too easy for Asuka to escape.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine.
Look out. Charlotte is measuring.
Great move.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback. Oh no, I don't like Asuka's chances in this one.
As Corey mentioned, there's a treasure trove of weapons under the ring. Everything from kendo sticks to steel chairs. What a win! Charlotte with the victory!
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
Neck breaker.
Now that's going for a ride.
What are we gonna see here?
Oh, neck breaker. Guys, you never know what you're going to see in a match like this. And if you need proof of that, just go back to watch Daniel Bryan versus Kane from Extreme Rules 2014.
Her back is in some real pain now.
As Corey mentioned, Daniel Bryan versus Kane from 2014 provided scenes we never thought we'd see. Most notably for me was Bryan carrying Kane back to the ring via a forklift.
That's right up there, Michael, but let's not forget that was also the match where Kane went through a flaming table.
That's what she needed. What grace! Float over into the... Oh, this is not good at all. Just stretching and stretching. She goes for the cover.
In a kick out.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there. As we've seen in the past, Extreme Rules matches create a type of hysteria that's difficult to describe, even more difficult to contain.
Second time's a charm.
Takes her out with a German suplex. Oh my goodness, crushing it. Big reversal for her there. I'd have to agree with what Byron's saying. When you've got action taking place all over the arena, complete with every weapon imaginable, it's not easy to keep up.
Well tried, Cole. That's what you're getting paid for, isn't it?
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
And she lands a ferocious elbow. She goes for the cover. All too easy for Asuka to escape.
So resourceful.
Ooh, there's the breaker. Tell me what Asuka can do here to...
No doubt about that one.
The smartest thing a young star can do is learn from a veteran. And she goes for the cover.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
Digging deep for a kick out.
She came here to fight, not lay down.
Uh-oh, Asuka is looking to end it.
She hits her with a wicked elbow.
Corey, Charlotte's knowledge of the game is limitless thanks to Rick. When you're learning from...
And it's Asuka scores with a tremendous move.
I think this is the beginning.
Asuka is imposing her will quite well right now.
Not so fast. On the comeback trail.
And she's a little bundled.
She's got her sights set on damaging that arm.
Nice.
Shut it down. She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Here's a warning for the women facing Asuka. Stretch. Because if you're not stretched out beforehand,
Charlotte's done playing. Backpack stunner.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
this is Charlotte's best chance.
The Queen has to capitalize.
Yes! Charlotte wins! Well, they don't call it Extreme Rules for nothing, guys. Let's take another look.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Sit down, Byron. Don't touch me. As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars. The first one to make a mistake could fail. Look out, guys. She delivers a lethal forearm. Of course, guys, we all remember the 1998 battle between Mankind and Undertaker. And all these years later, fans still refer to it as one of the greatest Hell in a Cell matches of all time. Oh, and she gets her with the elbow. Now it's Bayley on her heels.
But I'd be surprised if she doesn't find a way back in control of this thing.
As Michael was saying, I will never forget the Mankind-Undertaker match. Just the sight of Mankind flying through the air is something that'll be ingrained in my memory forever.
Yeah, and while Mankind's the story of that match, I think a lot of people forget it was actually Undertaker who walked out of that match victorious.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. How does Bayley come back from this brutal beatdown?
Oh, man.
I can tell you this is not how she envisioned this match going, guys.
Guys, I'm starting to think that she's overwhelmed by the enormity and cruelty of this cell.
She's no pushover, though, guys. If she's going down, she's going to go down swinging.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
Real quick, let's remind everybody that there are no rules inside a Hell in a Cell, meaning the referee's sole job in this match is to call for the bell following a 3 count or submission.
Ah, and she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Just as important as Byron's point about there being no rules inside the cell, the same holds true for outside the structure. As we've seen many times in the past, superstars don't always stay within the cell.
No, they don't, Cole. In fact, a lot of times you'll see them competing on top of the cell of all places.
And the DDT!
I don't know about you guys, but for me,
The cover! You're not going to get her that easy.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
And there's the reversal from Dana Brooke.
You know, I'm a little surprised, Corey, to hear you talk about the thrill of announcing a Hell in a Cell match, considering you were there when Shane McMahon shattered the announce desk at Hell in a Cell 2017.
I was there too, Michael, and I'll tell you, I will never look at Hell in a Cell matches the same after that.
You were? Things are looking bleak for Bayley here.
I'm not so sure she even knows where she is at this point.
it's over at this point.
Guys, I think it needs to be said that yes, while we all are enjoying watching this match, you cannot deny the real dangers these superstars are presented with here tonight.
I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach.
Oh, what impact!
Oh, that's gonna hurt. The Total Diva looking totally dominant.
She's clearly not getting paid by the hour. Bayley quickly getting the shoulder up.
Can you believe this?
Where can Dana Brooke find an edge to turn things around right now? She's going to have to turn things around in a hurry, guys.
The cell is unforgiving, uncaring, and unmerciful. And she appears to be learning that right now the hard way.
Yeah, but she still appears to be winning this match, at least from my standpoint.
Can she keep her down? What a match. I mean, what an unbelievable match. What a victory.
The devil was afoot in this Hell in a Cell match. Let's take another look, guys.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
Here is your winner, Dana Brooke.
Nice victory here tonight for Dana Brooke.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned
Fall, making her way to the ring from the Queen City,
Mella is money!
and her opponent from Staten Island, New York, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
Oh, this is not good at all. And she hits the backbreaker. Delivers the axe handle. Oh, guys, there's the targeting the back of the neck now.
One of the things I like best about Carmella, guys, is just how feisty she is. From the moment her music hits all the way through the final bell, she just has this undeniable spunk about her.
Ripping in the eyes and the face. Russian leg sweep. Got her good with a kick. Like Byron, I would say Carmella is among the most feisty superstars around today. Though there are times when that feistiness borders on being a bit on the brash side.
You can call it feistiness, you can call it brashness, call it whatever you want. The bottom line is, Mella is money.
Scoop slam. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
She's not too anxious to get up.
Charlotte not in a good place right now. But this certainly isn't something she can't come back from.
She's definitely slowing down here a bit, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the road for her. Not by a long shot.
Look at that. She nailed her. Now that's how you land a well-placed strike on your opponent.
She goes for the cover.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here is your winner, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very big win here.
Little Miss Bliss.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio.
Handicap action underway here, guys.
You know what I like about her? She's approaching this match the same as she would if the title was on the line.
Just a brutal move. Oh, man, by the hair. Like a cat playing with a mouse. And just a hellacious chop. Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. That's how you wear down your opponent. A ferocious attack on the neck now. Look at this. And the shoulders up.
Alexa's not the biggest, but she's definitely one of the toughest.
Oh, guys, there's the... Whoa, impressive.
You could say that again. I never thought she'd break free from that one.
And look at that suplex. Ooh. Very nice. The Flair legacy grew at Charlotte's first WrestleMania, where the Raw Women's Championship was revealed. Charlotte styled, profiled, and walked out of WrestleMania with the gold. She's out of it, guys. Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here. Corey, you mentioned Charlotte's first WrestleMania. Winning at WrestleMania is already big, but she did so with Ric Flair in her corner, walking that same ramp as the Nate did so many times.
Not to mention the fact that the robe Charlotte wore at WrestleMania was made from the very same one her father wore during his retirement match 8 years earlier. Now that is some beautiful symmetry.
That back was clearly part of her game plan heading in.
She goes for the cover.
Ah, quick kick out from Alexa Bliss.
Tried for it early.
The splash leaves her immobilized. What is Alexa Bliss's best strategy at this point? You have to wonder if she can recover and take this handicap match.
I'm not ready to write her.
Oh, wow.
Looking to lock it in here.
Throughout WWE's more than 54-year history, there's one superstar who raises their game even higher in a handicap match. It's the superstar with the motto, one.
Nia Jax comes up big with that victory.
An absolutely inspiring, brutal, and epic matchup. Let's take another look at what made that handicap match one of the best ever.
Here are your winners. The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the
Kicking it off here with the first two combatants.
Man, I don't think there's a more dramatic match in all of WWE than the Royal Rumble.
Drop kick! Great athletic. Let's be honest, this would be extremely tough to go the distance from here. Oh, and she lands the axe handle. What do you think, Corey? Does she have a chance here tonight?
Of course she does, Cole. What kind of question is that?
Looking to twist her like a pretzel here.
Beautiful double drop kick. Make Ricky and Robert proud.
And now more. The body can't take much more of that. It's number 4 coming. A punishing strike. Could be trouble here, guys.
Natalya now joining into this matchup.
Dodges what could have been an elimination.
There's no way that was going to be an elimination. What are you talking about, Cole?
Wow, is there nothing she can't do?
Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor.
She's taking on some heat. She's in there with some stiff competition tonight.
Well, there's still plenty of match to go here, guys. Unless something crazy happens, I don't envision this being the end of the road for her.
Here comes Naomi.
Looks like we might get an elimination, guys. Look at this. Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape. Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
Almost knocked silly by that strike.
Look out, this changes things big time.
A fresh superstar usually does, Cole.
Beautiful drop kick. She's not looking good here, guys.
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
That could have been disastrous, Byron.
No doubt. In fact, we are up to 7 already?
Focusing the attack on the jaw now.
Naomi looking a little shaken, but you certainly cannot count her out yet.
Oh, man. Normal wear and tear, Cole. That's all this is. When you compete in a Royal Rumble match, you have to expect to absorb some sort of punishment.
Yeah, but I feel pretty confident in saying that she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
Here she goes, guys. And gets out of harm's way. We're moments away from yet another gladiator entering the Rumble. Kick. Here we go, guys. Elimination coming up. Trying.
Ronda Rousey has been
Oh, we have a new
eliminated.
superstar entering the fray here. This should be interesting.
Look at her go.
Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had elimination written all over it.
She lands a strike.
This is not where she wants to be. I'd say her fans have every reason to be concerned here.
There's so much at stake here, guys, and if she doesn't get her act together soon, she's going to let it all slip away.
It's not looking great, but I've never seen...
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Uh-oh.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Maurice has
There's the
been
elimination, Byron.
eliminated.
That was amazing. She is on fire.
Big time move.
She's starting to stagger a bit, but you can bet there's still plenty of gas left in her tank.
Well, she's looked good up until now. She just has to make sure not to absorb too much punishment here if she wants to get back into this thing.
When you see Ruby Riott, you know that Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are close by, just waiting to strike. And that is something that every competitor in the women's division must combat against.
I don't like what you're insinuating, Cole. Ruby knows that when you're dealing with privileged people, the odds are often in their favor. Logan and Morgan, even the...
Final seconds here before number 9 enters. And some people are saying she's one of the favorites.
You can count me as one of those people, Cole. That's for sure.
Beautiful drop kick.
Talk about dominating the action.
Oh, what a great escape.
Wow, I cannot believe it, Michael.
She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael.
Looking a little dazed here.
After a decision by then WWE President Jack Tunney.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. We're looking at complete domination here.
Next entrance getting ready to come out. It's obvious Billie Kay is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
This match is certainly starting to test her mettle.
For some reason, she was just never able to get out of the gates. It's like she's been in first gear all night.
This will shake things up.
Yeah, and I really like her chances here tonight.
She drops her hard. She certainly landed that one. Here comes the workhorse, guys. History tells us they'll spend the most time in there only to come up short for their efforts.
Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd. I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself. She got her with the drop kick. The kick gets her. I don't know if Sane can take much more of this. She's as good as done. She's walking the plank, so to speak.
When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself,
Counting it down, who is it gonna be?
look at her go.
Headbutt. Nothing fancy there. What's Sasha Banks doing here? This is not exactly the area you want to be in. Oh, look, Billie Kay's in position.
Billie Kay has her down. That's all she wrote, fellas. Jeez, I felt that one over here.
We have Mandy Rose competing here tonight. Look, Billie Kay's in position. Samoa drop. We're in the final moments before number 13 enters the fray.
Things starting to go the other way for her. Nothing she can't fire back from that.
But don't expect this to be her downfall, Cole. I still think she has what it takes to be there when the dust clears.
Well, we had Corey giving his unbiased strategy discussion concerning Mandy Rose before. Byron, do you have an answer now?
Thank you, Michael. Yeah, Mandy can be defeated, and you need to neutralize her Absolution ally, Sonya Deville. Together, they can be tough to beat, but if you work on them one at a time, it's possible to earn a win.
And she delivers a lightning quick strike.
Look out, a possible elimination coming up.
Guys, I don't think we can watch a Royal Rumble match without mentioning the mastermind behind the epic.
Billie Kay has been
Nothing fancy there.
Sasha Banks not looking her best right now, though we've seen her come back from worse in the past.
Normal wear and tear, Cole. That's all this is. When you compete in a Royal...
Here comes number 14 in the Royal Rumble match.
Oh man, she's rolling that one.
The mitt kick right on the money.
It's heating up now.
Man, I wonder if Peyton Royce can survive this. Reflecting a bit more on Pat Patterson creating the Rumble, I can tell you that the concept wasn't an issue. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Carmella with a nice reversal.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
If this match heads outside, things can go south real quick.
Let's hope not.
WWE Superstar, what's Peyton Royce about to make happen? Yes, and Peyton Royce may have just closed the book on this one.
Victory is on the horizon.
She's not looking good here, guys.
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
Yes, and Peyton Royce may have just closed the book on this one.
It's over.
Peyton Royce may have just put this one to bed.
I don't think we can understate what you brought up, Michael. Abu Dhabi really cemented Sasha as a trailblazer.
Number 15 incoming, boys. And gets out of harm's way.
Oh boy, that could have been bad, Michael.
Things are about to heat up here, guys. I wouldn't want to be in the ring now, that's for sure.
Not looking good for her right now. If she's not careful, she's going to find herself in some serious trouble here.
Born in Australia, Peyton Royce's path to WWE saw her travel many miles, including a stop in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where, like many before her...
Well, who's coming out next? Who is it?
Mickey James.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing!
Doubled over now. Oh, it's Lana. Drop kick! And she's knocked off her feet.
I think that one caught him by surprise, Michael.
What does Carmella have to do to regain her composure? She definitely doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if she wants to be successful here tonight.
She's absolutely off her game right now, and if she doesn't get it together, her night's going to be over. The boss is giving...
We are moments away from the next entrant. She got her with a reverse, and that's elimination right there, guys, with an exclamation point, no less.
Here comes Paige.
Guys, whoever wins this match tonight will forever be ingrained in one of the most exclusive and elite lists of all of sports entertainment, and that is no exaggeration.
Her back is in some real pain now.
Carmella just barely got out of the way.
Oh, man, by the hair. Number 18. Spinning kick to the gut.
Hey, Tamina is heading this way.
Boom, nice. Looks to make an elimination here. Oh, a clothesline. Not done yet. Another one.
Wow, what a powerful taunt.
Number 19 on their way. Side Russian leg sweep.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Looks like Brie Bella wants to get a better view. Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud? And she got her with a clothesline.
Morgan has been eliminated.
What a scoop slam. And she turns it around on her.
She's on the attack and on the move.
This will be number 20. I'm pumped. Carmella wants to put this away. Neckbreaker. This is all but over. Has Carmella produced an end result? Uh-oh, this will shake things up.
You're not kidding, Michael.
And she's driven to the mat hard.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
Carmella groggy and wide open here.
Tamina is really going to work in there. Tamina Snuka just barely got out of the way.
We are moments away from yet another gladiator entering the Rumble. Carmella wants to put super kick. Good night.
She's dominating now. Looks like the second time's going to be the charm here.
It's Dana Brooke. This is going to get interesting. Real interesting.
She is on fire.
Beautiful drop kick.
It starts to feel like a broken record with that move.
Looking a little dazed here. Yeah, she's definitely not looking herself right now, Cole. Wow.
What should Lana try to do differently at this stage to stay in this thing? We're going to see what she's made of here, guys.
Who's it going to be?
Quick punch.
Taking it to the back now. One thing nobody can ever take away from Carmella is that she will forever be known as the first ever female to win a Money in the Bank ladder match.
She's definitely etched her name in the history books, but Michael, let's not forget that her victory didn't come without its fair share of controversy. Look at her go.
Carmella.
Total bulldog right there. Could be trouble here, guys. Trying for the elimination here. Leave it to Saxton to call Carmella's Money in the Bank victory. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Twice as nice. Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael.
Nothing pretty about that elbow. Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had elimination written all over it.
And Byron, you never want to find yourself in a spot like this.
Especially in a Royal Rumble match, Michael.
Look out, a possible elimination coming up.
Nia Jax able to avoid damage there.
There's the elimination.
Eliminated.
Tamina is looking to end this right now.
We are moments away from the next entrant. Here we go, guys. Elimination coming up. This adds a whole new dimension to this match, guys.
You're absolutely right, Cole.
Connects with the boot. This could spell trouble, Corey.
Without a doubt. In fact, I'll be surprised if this doesn't lead to an elimination.
Russian leg sweep.
Number 24 has a good chance of winning this, guys.
I know, that's why 24 is my pick.
Tamina's feeling good about herself. We'll see if it lasts.
It's Alexa Bliss on the way.
You better look out now. This has got trouble written all over it, guys.
Yeah, this might very well lead to an elimination.
That could have been disastrous, Byron.
No doubt. In fact, I'm a little surprised we didn't see an elimination there.
Not sure how much more Bianca Belair can take.
She's definitely starting to feel the pressure here, guys.
Only the absolute elite superstars have won Royal Rumble matches. And now we're about to find out if she has what it takes to be in that category. I can tell you this, it won't be easy given what she's gone through so far.
This match is clearly going to end sooner rather than later. And unfortunately for her, she's not going to like the result.
There we go. Shoulder right to the midsection.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape. She is on fire.
Here comes Alicia Fox.
She slams her down with great force. She drops her with a clothesline. Big elimination right there.
Eliminated.
She's out of it, guys. Yeah, she's leaving herself.
Nia Jax has been eliminated.
We're into the home stretch with number 26. Almost there. She got her with a reversal. And it's Charlotte. One of my favorite things about the Royal Rumble really is the element of surprise. You just never know who's going to come out next. Dana Brooke setting it up.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Incredible. Dana Brooke with a perfectly placed hit. I'd have to agree with Corey's comments on the element of surprise. It seems each year I find myself shocked at some of the names we see competing in the Rumble.
That's kind of funny coming from you, Michael, considering many might say that your 2012 appearance in the Rumble match was the biggest surprise ever.
Byron, I'm undefeated at WrestleMania.
Don't remind us.
She's not looking good here, guys.
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor.
A WWE superstar never forgets their WrestleMania debut, but Alexa Bliss's had to be even more special since her first ever WrestleMania match was defending the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Look who it is. Bayley. The clothesline finds them all.
Bianca Belair has been eliminated.
Here we go again.
Looks to make an elimination here. Byron, let's go back to Alexa's WrestleMania debut. While she was happy to enter the grandest stage of them all as SmackDown Women's next entrance getting ready to come out.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Things are about to get interesting now.
You can say that again.
She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael.
Big reversal for her there.
Looks like we might get an elimination, guys.
The 2016...
Here comes Alexa Bliss.
Insult to injury. I knew it was only a matter of time. How?
Will be number 29.
Whoever it is has a huge advantage.
That's a shocking elimination, if you ask me.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for...
There's the elimination.
Oh, here comes Nikki.
If Roman Reigns emerged victorious from the 2016 Royal Rumble match, he'd be the first superstar since Stone Cold Steve Austin in 1998 to win back-to-back Rumble matches. Reigns posted earlier that day on social media, line him up, throw him over. Reigns battled all comers until he was pummeled by the League of Nations faction at the direction of Mr. If you've been keeping track, we should know who this is!
The luckiest person in the match.
And she got her with a clothesline.
That's going to be driven straight down the canvas. What power!
She may be one of the WWE's smallest superstars, but Alexa Bliss has proven herself dangerous in the ring. Byron, what strategy should a competitor use against Little Miss Bliss?
Well, Michael, as you mentioned, Bliss is the smallest woman competing in WWE, and you have to use your size advantage against Alexa. Keep her grounded, and you won't get hit by Twisted Bliss or insult to injury.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Look out, a possible elimination coming up. Earlier in this matchup, Byron gave me his insight into a strategy against Alexa Bliss. Now, I have to ask Corey, what do you think the key to beating Bliss would be?
You know, normally I'd be insulted by you asking Saxton about wrestling strategy before me, but I gotta say, there aren't too many ways to beat the goddess. Even if you ground her, she still has that bodybuilder strength to knock you out.
Oh, she doesn't care about fighting fair. Big slam.
Of course, it's a long-standing tradition that the winner of the Royal Rumble goes on to main event WrestleMania. But newer fans might not realize that the rule did not go into effect until 1993.
And there's another elbow drop.
She's got her now, guys. As Byron mentioned, 1993 marked the first time the Royal Rumble winner advanced.
Look out, Alexa Bliss is measuring.
Through the table. Corey, let's look at this again.
She's in control now.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
When Bayley finally made it to her first WrestleMania in Orlando, her reality outdid her dreams. Walking in as the Raw Women's Champion, the Huggable One had a boss, a queen, and an irresistible force to overcome.
Here comes Bayley.
Perfectly timed slam.
That has got to be it.
And the elbow connects.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Oh, straight forearm. She's out of it, guys.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
Possible elimination, Corey.
More like a definite elimination.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That
was takes it. No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Here is your winner, Bayley.
There's your winner, folks. The last competitor standing. Very nicely done.
Jerome Garrett, like we just saw here tonight, is among the toughest things a WWE competitor can do.
That'll do it for this year's Royal Rumble match. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what this guy can do in the main event of WrestleMania.